I wonder if we could just take a minute and get a sense from our audience, if you could participate now, and raise your hand if you would like to see more urban rail here. Just curious. Yeah, there's a lot of depends on, right?
Okay, let's follow up on that. How many want to see a tax increase to pay for it? All right. Well, an unscientific survey, but a big appetite.
I think we're preaching to the choir here.
Yeah, I think so. Most of them here.
Still fun to have the conversation, that's for sure.
Ask John Garrett about your newspaper has been focused heavily on. We'll get to that in just a second. Let me ask John Garrett about the coverage that your newspaper has been focused on, and what you're hearing from readers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the thing that average Joe really wants to know is the hard costs that we're talking about. I mean, one thing that Linda pointed out about the other cities that use rail, one thing that's interesting about rail is it's really unknown what the costs are really going to be. And I think that the average Joe says, okay, like this poll back here, yeah, I'd like to have rail, and I'm willing to pay for it, but at what cost? So I think that what people want to know, what our readers want to know, is what does that cost look like? And then they need to make a decision. Is it a need or a want? If it's a want, then when cities like Charlotte that we visited with the Chamber earlier this year have a huge deficit, the citizens need to know that they're going to have to pay for that deficit. So it's an interesting dilemma, but I think the most important thing is that those that are involved with the planning of the rail and those that are really, doing the research, do as much work as they can for the citizen to have the costs nailed down.
I know we have some more thoughts from members of the audience on rail, and we will get some of those questions in just a little bit, but we're going to take a very brief break and come right back.